Let's get this party started. Purple and gold all over the place as the 2025 NCAA Men's College World Series is presented by Capital One. I mean, the teal may very well be for real, but this is a home game for the LSU Tigers. Coastal doesn't care. They'll take on anyone, anywhere, anytime. And that's what this whole series has been about. That's what the second half of this season has been about. Are you kidding me? 26 straight victories. They haven't lost a game in 2 months. LSU's got 7 World Series already to their name. They're looking for their 8th all-time. 170 strikeouts off the left arm of that guy. His slider is ridiculous. And this one on the ground to third. And Braswell picks it up and throws him out. He's at third because they expect to get a lot of ground ball.
Not a whole lot of fear from these pitchers.
No, that's ball.
Alexander and his speed will go down to first base. Blake Barthol's a fascinating story, a walk-on here.
Ball.
Inside, that's going to get away. That's easily going to send Alexander down a second in an aggressive turn, but he'll hold there.
Yeah, Luis Hernandez will be Anderson's 15th this inning.
And Barthol, tough hop. Braswell will look Alexander back. Makes a high throw, but the tag applied by Jones. And Alexander could not advance to third. Stuff. First, the 3-2.
Away.
And he missed away. Second walk of the inning for Anderson. And Coastal's got a little threat going, and they're certainly putting some pitches on. Another changeup. He got him swinging, and they will strand a couple. Again, they get the moral victory. He throws 20.
He's worked the count back to 3-2.
In spite of Bodine's best effort to steal him a strike. He missed, and what a good at-bat by Curiel, who will go down to first. Slugging percentage for Fry out of the 2-hole, and this one a chopper to the shortstop. Dooley, he will only go to first. And the runner will move down to second. Curiel, one of those top-spin choppers that bit into the
ball middle. Just put it on repeat.
1-2. There it is. That's line back up the middle. Curiel will hit third. He'll be waved. Sykes' throw is cut off, and it's the Tigers 1, Coastal nothing on an RBI from Milam, his 13th of this postseason. You dream about playing in the biggest spotlight. That's what LSU is. 1-2. He's gone. A nice tight slider there. He picks up strikeout number 1. See, it is howling at different times. Could gust up to 30 to 35. Currently around 20. He lands another one, and after the initial walk, he was able to pick up a punch out of Brown and Jones. Could lead to big results. This is a jam shot on a slow roller. Dickinson fires, and he gets Colby Thorndike.
If it looks good, you can call it whatever you want. I don't care. Just keep throwing.
This one popped up. Let's see how the wind affects it. And Jones made it look pretty easy, and there are 2 down.
25.
Mustache, but a much better beard. He says in the mustache competition, I'm killing him.
No.
But then he said, Dad doesn't even know we're having a competition. He's not aware of it. So he will take the walk on the inside. Anderson's mom. Dad, generally in the background, pacing somewhere not seen. He'll like that one, though, as he chased way out of the zone. And Anderson ends the first 2 innings with strikeouts for LSU. On the ground to short. Dooley. 1 down. Right on the corner, that's Payne. 3rd strikeout. Last 4 hitters for Flukie.
Starting to feel a little more comfortable out there now.
That one is hung a little bit to left, and it's going to get down in front of Alexander. It certainly didn't look like he got a good read on it, and again, the sun may have played a role.
Yeah, I don't think he saw this ball playing deep.
Tony White already today, but they're still on their feet.
And he sends one to right. This one's to the corner. Pato is over there and makes the play. That's the way it's gone for that kid right there. 0 for Johnson got to know each other about 15 years ago when Johnson was in San Diego. Way inside, he drilled Bodine. And frustration from Anderson as he just lost him. And they certainly encourage you not to move. This one goes into right field off the bat of Alexander. And first and second as he took a slow slider and went the other way.
That's a pretty piece of hit. And I was curious whether to see if they would go.
Defense will move. Barthol will square, will lay one down. They have a play at third. Alexander. Oh, Anderson gets him right there. What a job by Cade Anderson.
Well, Jay Johnson talked about his pitcher needs to take care of the baseball, and they runner on first and second. So usually you try to make the third baseman field it. Rarely do you get an athlete as good as Anderson on the mound.
0-2 to Mitchell. That's in there, strike three, right at the top of the zone. Once again, Cade Anderson into the bend, but don't break mode. Alexander going to third. They will throw down. He dives in, and then he looks the bag, and he is out. He had the base stolen, and then went into a try to get out of the way. And
the past couple weeks.
Upcam on a 2-2. On the ground, a short hopped. Strong throw by Dooley to get Curiel.
Well, that was pretty. Ty Dooley has been
a late shift. And this one popped up. The wind's got it. Bodine is over there. Watch it.
Boy.
Yeah, he made the play. Wow. He slipped what looked like on the.
Out.
Milam hit a fastball right back up the middle. He goes breaking pitch, and Milam lifts one deep to right field. Beto bangs into the wall. It goes off the wall. And he is into second with a double. Stephen Milam has hit a fastball and now a slider for a double. He's 2 for 2. With first base open, right on left. That one gets by, and that's an easy advance by Milam. And that's a rare miscue for Bodine.
Not going to see that happen.
Now, before every pitch, Sebastian Alexander puts that glove up in front of his eyes to try to see where the ball is going. Right at the letters, and Fluky finds it when he needs it. His fourth strikeout. They'll strand Milam at third. Plato, the right fielder, Pato, I should say, who had one go over his head, but it didn't hurt. That one is a fair ball down the line. He will head to second and get there standing up. That has to feel good for the right fielder, who is now at second with a leadoff double. That's his 6th of the season.
A changeup.
Yeah, let's see how they play this one here.
He chased one in the dirt. Hernandez will throw down to first. So far, it's been the story for Anderson, this ability to. He got Mijos there. That's a nasty slider. Strikeout number 5. And now the 4th. Paint on the corner. And Fluky's.
And how encouraging he is to the rest of them, even if he's having his own struggles.
2-2 on a line. That's a one-hopper, and it get underneath of the glove of Thorndike. Right in between, catching it on the line and trying to short hop it, and it's squished under his glove. On the portal, LSU will go in there and make sure they take advantage of it. Coastal, for the most part, homegrown, as this one's popped up to Sykes in center. Yeah, he's gone, and another one for Fluky. 2 more strikeouts. His total goes to 6. He's got 6. Anderson to battle even more from there. Others have said, I had no chance. And there's an example of not having much of a chance. 3, 4 now in a row, 7 slotted into the fastball. KP, you got a seat? Not pacing.
Okay.
I'm out.
And yes, Bodine did get it. Second time tonight, Caden Bodine's been hit by a pitch. on the 178th over the wall. They haven't hit one here over the fence. 66 homers on the season. This one was hit, but it's popped up, and the wind has it. And now Stanfield has it. In their eyes, they knew what the outcome was. 2-2. This one to deep left center. Stanfield is at the track, and he's there to make the play. And that time the wind may have helped it, but it... Got him. He swung right over the top of it. Strikeout 7 for Flukie. He right now seeking shelter. Foul tip or no?
No.
Ryan DeBrouwer did not call that a foul.
Yeah, he did not. He called him out on a swing that he missed, and it got away from Bodine. For Curiel is going to be the 8th strikeout. Fry sky high. Charging in is Pato, still coming in, and now there to make the play. Very efficient inning for Cam Flukie. High coastal as Walker Mitchell looks at a 1-2 and lifts this one high. And let's see, he's covered his eyes out there, is Curiel, and now he's under it, finds it, and makes the play. Up there for a while.
Whatever you're able to do to slow him down a little.
Pato went fishing on a nasty changeup. Strikeout number 8. This ball is hit pretty well to the gap. Going over now is Curiel, and he reaches up and makes a beautiful catch in left field. How about the monster? That's his nickname. The monster Milam has now reached all 3 times. A single, a double, and a walk. This ball is hooked down the line in right field. Coming in is Pato, and he's there to make the play. Now that one got hung up there like a balloon.
Yeah, I think he caught it a little bit towards the label as well.
For him to center it up.
3rd all-time on the LSU home run list. He's gone. He blew it by him at 96. And Jared Jones 0 for 3, 3 strikeouts.
And that's the spot. That's it.
1-1. This one's going to get down in left field. And heading to third base as the ball is cut off out there by Alexander is Milam. And that makes that ball that was deflected by... Runner is off. Bodine is not going to throw, and now he will. And everybody retreats to their own bases. Boy,
well done.
It looked like he could have gone to Thorndike with 2-0. And beaten on the ground, charged to put his short up. He is confident in that play. Ty Dooley ate it up.
Ty Dooley.
Eastern 5 Pacific, ABC, ESPN Deportes, ESPN Radio. It's going to be a difficult play. High, safe at first.
I didn't like it. That's the shortstop's ball, Ravi.
Coastal's had at least 1 runner every inning but the last. There's the bunt. It's a good one. Braswell fires. Oh, nice play by Braswell to charge and fire with a runner who is bearing down first. On the ground, going back to second base, and that worked out beautifully for LSU as Milam picks it up and throws position at the World Series. And this one beaten on the ground, tough hot, reached out, and Dickinson snared it. Bodine retired, another runner left in scoring position. Dickinson.
Come out.
And that one got him on the elbow. He's going to take his base. And a rare free pass for Carbone.
So the first inning, boys, a leadoff.
It's got to be
This is the view.
You seem to be asking a leading question. I think you think he did drop.
Well, look how low. Like, to me, if you're just rolling, your elbow would stay the height of your shoulder.
At the further review, the batter's going to be intentionally hit by the pitch. He's going to be out. And plays no return. Coastal will retain that 2-7.
On the ground, time to back up. Dooley's been so good. How about both shortstops tonight, KB?
Yeah, A frustrated Dickinson came in the dugout. He just goes, that's not right. It's not fair. Well, I'm just getting
Of your shoulder, not below.
Curiel, slow roller. It's going to be a tough play. Carbone, there's nobody at first base. That ball went into no man's land, a Bermuda Triangle out there, and Curiel was going to deal with the strikes. 2-2. Yes, he did. Home plate umpire calls it, and a punch out of Ethan Fry. Carbone gets out of it, and the Teal get a chance to stand. Yeski aboard. And it's worked out. This ball is popped up in the air to right. And it just hangs up there, and you can really see the impact of the wind on a ball that's to right and not in.
This thing off.
Well, plays like that are going to help. A one pitch out for Barthol brings him closer. 2 outs in the 8th.
Away.
Oof. The Rocky and Bullwinkle cast, is that what we got there?
Let's go with that.
He's leaned on that changeup tonight. Will he do it again? 0-2. Pulled, strike 3. Perfect pitch from Anderson. Even Milan has been a tough guy to get out. Carbone faces him for the first time, beaten onto the ground, and that is fielded cleanly. And there is one quick out here in the bottom of the 8th. 3-2 roped into right field. Jake Brown, a solid single, no doubt about it. He goes to first. SportsCenter will follow. Hit hard on the ground at second, and that is tailor-made. I mean, that was a rocket off the bat. But it's a double play from Barthol to Dooley. He got him! A wicked slider slash curveball for a punt on a 1-2. Braswell, pretty play. Does he have time? Oh, yes, he does! How good has Michael Braswell been at the hot corner tonight?
Do it, young man.
Oh.
5th walk of the game. Posey will go down to first. Popped up, playable, right field. Brown. And a special K performance for Cade Anderson. A complete game shutout with 10 strikeouts. And LSU wins 1-0 and grabs a 1-0 lead in the finals.